Okay. Well, I did it. I pressed record. And now here I am. And this is really awkward. Filming myself in public. People are walking by, probably wondering what is going on. It's very uncomfortable. And I'll tell you what the goal is in just a second, but I spent most of the week trying to talk myself out of doing this. And wow, this is more awkward than I thought it was going to be. Also, it's kind of the worst day to do this. And you have those excuses, right? It's like, well, who cares? Why are you doing this? No one's going to talk to you. It's raining, it's cold, it's a little windy. But here I am. And I hope that in 52 weeks from now, when I look back on this time and this experience, that I'll be able to say that it was all worth it. And that I got to talk to some really great people, have some great conversations, and learn, grow, and encourage them as well as you, anyone who's watching this, that it will have inspired, blessed, encouraged someone or some people. And that would be a success for me. So that's why I'm here. And such is life. And speaking of life, 44 years ago today, in Africa, in Kinshasa, Zaire, I opened my eyes and breathed my first breath of life in this world. Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm 44 today. Happy birthday to me. And here I am. Which, every day, or I should say, as I get older, I realize more and more just how sacred and amazing life is, and how precious it is, and I become more keenly aware of my mortality, not in a bad way, but in a way that that I realize that everything that I think and feel and experience in this life, everything that I love, could be at any moment taken away. That any one of us are really just a breath or a heartbeat away from the next life. And that's not again a morbid thing. It's something that should really sober us and cause us to think about what's important in life. What do we value? What kind of impact of kindness, or what kind of ripple impact do we want to have on the world? What do we want to leave behind as a legacy for those around us, our family, our friends, our neighbors, and the world? And so those are the kind of questions that I keep thinking about, and those are the kind of conversations that I want to have with people. And so that brings us to this moment. And what is this moment? Why am I here filming myself in public awkwardly? Well, this is day one, week one, of a personal project that I'm calling Talk to Me. And I want to have those meaningful conversations with people, with strangers, about life, about death, about the meaning of life and our purpose, and how to live our best life. And I want this to be an encouraging platform, and something that people can really be blessed by. And so that chair right there, I have two chairs behind me. I want to fill that chair with our very first guest today, and have those conversations. Right now, our world is so polarized. We have, left, right, center, all sorts of debates and controversy going on. And that's not what this is. This is not a debate stage. It's not a prove me wrong. It's an opportunity actually for us to listen to each other and to do good in the world. We need more of that. And so that's what this is. And I hope that this is encouraging to anyone out there. And lastly, this is not going to be edited. And that's kind of the scary part, because I want to edit out all the all the things that I said wrong. But I'm going to roll this camera once a week for the next 52 weeks. And you're going to watch me fail or succeed or a little bit of both in real time. And so with that said, I'm going to invite you along on the journey with me right now, with the camera rolling, to go find our very first guest on Talk to Me. And wow, this is going to be interesting. So come with me. Let's go talk to someone. All right. I have no idea how this is going to go. This is very nerve-wracking. I see people walking around, despite the fact that it is a bit gloomy and dreary at the moment. And I'm trying to gather the courage to actually go and talk to somebody, and then they have to sit on this wet seat, which is also not ideal. Maybe I'll wipe it off first. Should have thought that through. But again, life is not perfect in the sense you can't edit out the parts you don't want. You have to just go for it. You have to just fail, learn from your mistakes, and move on. So, I'm trying to gain the courage to approach someone to talk to me. And right now, there's no one. There was a bunch of people earlier when I was chatting to y'all, but now it's a little bare. But the cameras are rolling, and we're just gonna see who we can talk to. Okay. Excuse me. I'm wondering if you have just a minute. Okay. There's my first rejection. Nope. No thanks. I must look really strange with this microphone in my hand. So I actually have another microphone. For the other person to hold. And I'll turn that on when I get my first interview. I feel like people are going to be really busy and hurrying up to get to the next place. But having two chairs and a camera set up is definitely a point of intrigue, so okay, who am I going to talk to? Again, cameras keep rolling. Looking for someone to talk to. Looking for the right person. This is the part that I look forward to the least, because I'm just like, well, are people like, well, what is this guy doing? Do they even care? Maybe I'll talk to this guy. Excuse me, do you have a moment to encourage someone?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, no problem. Have a great day, sir. So the other thing I'm just trying to figure out is what I'm going to say when I approach people. I asked that gentleman, do you have a moment to encourage someone? Because this is really a platform where I want to hear people's stories, and I want those stories to hopefully be life lessons that encourage others. So that might be a line I use. I'm also considering some other lines here. And we're still recording, are we? Yes, we are. Okay. Still looking for our first guest. And I'm standing in the rain and the seats are getting wet. This is definitely a challenge. And guys, like I said, I might be failing in real time right in front of you. But the point is I have to go out and do this. There's not going to be an opportune time. It might be raining, it might be cold, it might be wet. It might be windy, it might be noisy. I might be standing here in the middle of a public square talking to myself. But someone is waiting and I know it. Excuse me, do you have a second to encourage someone?
Sorry,
No? Okay, no worries. No worries. Excuse me, do you have a second to have a quick interview about life? Maybe encourage someone who's going through a tough time?
I'm the one going through the tough time.
Do you want to have a chat about it?
Man,
No?
I gotta work.
Okay, dude. No worries. All right, blessings. Not sure if that was even on camera. He said he was having a tough time, and I really wish I could have sat down and talked to him. He said he had to work, so this might be more of a challenge than I thought it could be. Good thing I have a coat on. I don't mind getting wet. Here come some more people. Hi, excuse me, do you have a moment to chat and maybe encourage someone?
Huh?
Do you have a moment? Nope. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think he spoke any English, actually. Wow. I did not estimate how hard it would be to get someone to talk to me. I mean, I guess people are busy, right? They're going on their merry way. Some are families that are just trying to hurry up and get to the next place. And I realized that was going to be the case going into this, you know. But
And then there's the exchange there. So that's another. That's the place where you can go and just see the city.
excuse me. No, I was wondering if one of you might have a 2 minutes to talk to me about life and encourage someone.
Talk about life.
Yeah.
What about life?
Do you have a moment? No? Okay.
No, he's good.
Do you have any life lessons for anyone? Any encouragement?
Too young to have that.
Well, how about if someone's having a hard day?
Take things one day at a time.
Okay.
There you go.
What is it?
Oh, just take things one day at a time.
Okay, one day at a time. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Flexible. Thank you.
Take care. Yes.
This is WGAL or what?
No, it's just me.
You're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
First day.
Really?
Yeah. I'm looking for my first guest, but it's
just
raining.
gonna be the rain. Maybe come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, I find people are kind and gracious often, but to get to someone to sit down and talk to me is probably going to be the challenge. Do any of you have a 2 minutes? No? Okay, you're busy. No worries. People are on their way with bags in their hands coming from Central Market, and they just don't have the time. And that's how it is. So, but I know there's someone out there who's going to talk to me. Maybe I just need to be a little more bold in approaching people. Maybe that's one of the lessons from today. Also, I might be regretting the fact that I said this is not going to be edited, because this is kind of getting long. But listen, this is this is part of what I signed up for when I started doing this today. I knew this was going to be the case. They're trying to avoid this general area. And maybe I won't have them sit. Maybe we'll just stand and do the chat that way. Because chairs are awful wet right now. Well, this has definitely been interesting. And I still don't have my first guest who will sit down and talk with me. Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment to have a quick conversation? Maybe encourage someone?
Why not?
Okay, all right. I'm doing something called Talk to Me,
Okay.
where I interview strangers about life and the meaningful questions that we all, find to be interesting and a challenge,
Okay.
and hopes that it maybe encourages somebody who's watching.
All right.
So I would ask you to have a seat, but it's wet, so do you mind having a seat or no?
Oh, I'm good.
You're good, okay, all right. So we're actually right here, and I'll make sure that we can see. So you were actually the very first guest. I'm going to be doing this for hopefully a whole year,
Okay.
52 weeks,
All right.
coming out here and just talking to people.
Okay.
So yeah, thanks for being my first guest.
All right.
What's your name?
Mark.
Mark.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Andrew.
Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So one of the things I love to talk about is family, because everyone has family, or you come from somewhere, and it's there's always a story, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about you and your family.
Well, I mean, I grew up in South Texas in Victoria.
Okay.
Lived there all my life, native Texan. But I love to travel extensively to the United States.
I hear the accent.
Yep. So currently live in Missouri. My daughter lives here in Philly.
Wow.
So come spend Thanksgiving here with them. But you talk about family. So her birthday was Friday.
Okay.
Our first granddaughter baby birthday was Saturday.
Congratulations.
So 2-week vacation.
Yeah, yeah.
So just spending time here with them. My son flew in from Utah, and you talk about family, and it's
Yeah.
about making the effort, because a lot of times we don't get together, and that's one thing I'll tell your people is,
Yeah.
hey, make the effort.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares if they don't want to see you? Go
Yeah.
see them.
Life's
If
too
they-
short.
Yeah, and so to get my mother-in-law to come visit her great-granddaughter, because she's a little elderly now. She's 85. She hadn't flown in years. After my father-in-law passed away, they always drove around. My son flew to Minnesota. We connected flights, flew her out here so she could be out here.
Wow.
So, and she made the effort.
Yeah.
So, because of course she was always saying, "Oh, I can't go, or I can't do this." So, enticed her to come see her granddaughter and her great-granddaughter on birthdays and for Thanksgiving, and just enjoy each other's company, which
Yeah.
we have been doing. They're in there somewhere. I'll probably get in trouble for leaving them, but I always live on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. So have you ever thought about life and legacy and what you want to leave behind?
Yes and no.
Okay.
And again, this is not downgrading my dad.
Yeah.
Great dad, always there for me. But I learned from some of the things that I wish he would have done for me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do that for my son. And if anything that I can do, if you talk about legacy or anything like that, is just keep passing it on to him and letting him know, hey, these are some of the things that I thought my dad could have done better. I'm trying to do better, and I learned from that. Not to downfall him, but and again, that's some of the teachings that he taught me. You can always look at it from a positive. Hey, he helped me set up a bank account.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't help me set up a bank account.
Right.
So, and that's the way that I kind of take a look at it. So,
I love that. If you could offer advice to your 20-year-old self, looking back, what would it be?
oh my goodness, boy, he's got a lot of advice coming to him. I think I gave up on some things easily.
Okay.
I would have endured more Just like, hey, I've been married for 26 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So and
a milestone.
and those are trials and turbulences there. And not only do you get a lot of blessings, I was able to. And my daughter, she's my stepdaughter. She gave me the opportunity to walk her down the aisle. So that was a blessing.
Yes.
So and those are the little things that I would say to my 20-year-old self, that I gave up on some things that I shouldn't have given up so fast. Or maybe it didn't go my way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that didn't work out. And whereas now I see it as, hey, you should have tried a little harder, or you should have knocked that door in a little bit, which I was grateful to learn in my 30s. But in the 20s, I think that's what I would tell them.
That's awesome. Such good life advice.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So what's your channel?
So the channel is Andrew_listens.
Okay.
Because my goal is to listen more than I talk.
Sure.
I want to hear from people. I want to hear stories. What makes you tick? What gets you excited to get up in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm out here. And this is the very first video. So I'll let you get back to it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hey, no pleasure.
Appreciate
I hope
it.
some other people come out here and enjoy
I hope
and see
so.
it just like this. It's like everybody's scurrying for the rain. I'll go walk out in the rain.
Yeah.
Enjoy the drizzle.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'll tell you. Enjoy the drizzle.
Enjoy the drizzle.
Yeah, go step on a puddle.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care. All right. Guys, if you wait for the right opportunity, it will come. I had a fantastic conversation just there, as you saw. And listen, such good advice. And I hope that maybe some others will have that as well.
Sorry.
You can actually be in this. Would you have any advice to offer anyone who's going through a hard time? No?
I don't do that well.
Okay, that's all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so guys, I hope that was encouraging so far. Maybe we can get one more guest. Maybe we could get one more guest in here today. But if not, that was just incredible. And I really, really appreciate the advice that he gave. And I hope that was encouraging. And yeah. I think slowly, for me, the nerves are actually wearing off. You just kind of have to break the ice a bit and go for it. So that's pretty much it. Maybe we'll get one more person. It may or may not go the way that you think it will go. But at least you got to go. Well, it looks like it is slowing down a bit. And with that, folks, just a few closing remarks. This is the first of hopefully at least 50 or 52 more interviews this year. And every single one is going to be different depending on who I talk to. So stick around. I hope you can catch the next one. And I hope that even this one was encouraging, because listen, if you're out there and you have a dream or an idea or a goal in mind, and you're scared like I am right now to be able to talk on camera in public, hey, actually this could be something that would be valuable to others. I'm trying to do something that's encouraging to people, and I'm wondering if you have any life advice or wisdom that you could maybe impart. So step right up.
There you go, Ben.
I won't ask you to sit on the chair because it's quite wet right now. But I love people. I love hearing people's stories. And so who are you and what's your story?
Okay, my name is Betsy Klein, and I live in Lancaster, not in the city, but outside of Lancaster.
Nice to meet you, Betsy.
And we come every Wednesday to give tracts out about Jesus Christ.
Excellent. Okay, and why do you do that?
Because we feel He is the only way to eternal life. And without Him, that we're all going to die in our sin. We have to pay for our own sin in hell where the fire never goes out.
Uh-huh.
So it's important to us because you can die at any time.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
We're
what-
just one heartbeat or one breath away from eternal life.
My husband and I were we did missionary service in Morocco and Oman, right next to Saudi Arabia. And we had very good talks with Muslims. They were very nice to us. And it's good when people can talk about what they believe, and that's why we're here.
That's what this is about, actually.
Good.
Yeah, I'm turning 44 today. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And I'm coming out here every week to try to find people to talk to so that we can not be so divided and
Right,
polarized,
that's
right?
Yeah, because I don't know why we just can't talk to each other. I mean, a lot of people think that Christians just hate other people, but we don't. We love everybody.
Yeah.
You know, but they just keep putting that in there. Other Christians, they hate us, they hate you, don't listen to them, but, you know, we have a good message.
Okay.
The message of Christ is love, you know, so.
Absolutely, absolutely. What's something you could say to somebody maybe here who's having a hard day today?
Who's having a hard day? I would say don't give up hope and just realize that this life is short, right? We're here for 70, maybe 80 years, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Well, what I would say is the only hope we have is Christ Jesus. That's it. That's what I really believe.
Amen.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It was great to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
Andrew, by the way.
I'm Betsy.
Betsy,
I guess
great to meet you. Yeah. Thank you.
You have a biblical name, by the way.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, I was just wrapping up and one more interview came along. So, guys, with that, I will say goodbye. And this went a lot longer than I thought it would, but hopefully it's encouraging and inspiring. And I will see you next week. All right.